to talk to my wife, I don't talk to her no more. The way I treated on my wife, I don't cheat no more. The way I slept around, I don't sleep no more. The way I used to do things behind her back, I don't do no more. The way I used to spend money, I don't spend no more because I died to myself.
There you go. All right. All right.
So here it is that after death comes the resurrection. Some of us we so stuck we can't even be resurrected. I come to find out that it takes a good person to be resurrected. It takes a person who has perseverance. It takes commitment, because when you die to yourself, Pastor Wallace, you still gonna have some people say, you know what, you ain't changed one bit. But when you've been resurrected, after you've been let free, then God can really use you. So here it is that Christ in the millennium, here it is that when we live in Christ, the eternal state is the resurrection. That we live and we walk in Christ every day. Paul is referring to the new life after our death to sin in the point of conversion. I've been turned around, even though I've been talked about. I'm a new person because I let it roll off my back. And after I've taken my transformation, I began to walk upright, and even my posture has changed. And the way I dress, I used to sag all the time, and now I'm wearing my pants at my waist side. And my new transformation is I used to have cornrows with earrings in my ears, and now I got a fresh new bald head. I used to drink, and now after my transformation, I only drink Coca-Cola. And I used to smoke cigarettes, and now after my transformation, all I do is chew bubble gum. And after my transformation, all I can do is begin to say, Lord, I thank you, because you've been good to me when I couldn't even be good to myself. I wish I had some help in here. Even when it looks like you've reached the end of the road, sometimes you got to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes you got to understand that there's a light in a far distance, and you got to take and put one foot in front of the other, and as sure as you know you're going to be walking like Christ. I come to find out that even in the midst of my trials, God still has my back. Y'all ain't trying to help me up in here, but I'm trying to get through this thing here. But when I made my transformation on February 21st, I was driving here in California on my way back to Las Vegas, and the car flipped over 3 times, and I was ejected from the car 20 feet, and as you can see here, I got some scratches here, and I couldn't walk, and he was there. I couldn't walk, I couldn't feel nothing, but God said, I'm getting ready to do a new thing. So I got to stir up the pot. I had to let you die so I can resurrect you. I wish I had some folk in here, but I had to allow you to lay there for a season so that you can get on up, and everything that used to be there ain't there no more. Even my haters have begun to love me. Y'all ain't trying to talk to me in here. But here now, in the view of the fact that when we die off, and for all with Christ, we believe that we shall live again. Christ paid the penalty and broke the power. Christ died on the cross so that you and I can have an opportunity to get it right one more time. Christ died and paid the penalty that even when Adam sinned in our individual sins, we could have an opportunity to be with him one more time. Broke the power and authority in the natural so that we can live again. I find here that it says the old self was crucified. The responsibilities and obligation of debt died with it. It was worn and worthless. The sin of nature began to die with it. And so I see right here that any action that was caused by old sin and nature began to die, and it no longer had power over Jesus. I come to find out that sin no longer had majesty or authority over us, because death no longer had majesty and authority over Jesus. I come to find out that resurrection was like no other. Lazarus died and he was resurrected. I come to let you know that Christ's death was charged for the things and the altar of history. He had to die so that even our haters can make it in to a place called heaven. Jesus had to die at the end of death, so the authority over him and all who entered into his death, for all the resurrection and everything that is here. 1 Corinthians 15 and 23 says that we are living in the life of Jesus Christ before that of resurrection. Notice here that we know that Paul again appears to tell us the truth and teach us the truth as we know it. Here I come to let you know that death no longer has dominion and lordship over anything. And here it is that Paul begins to draw us a big old picture here. Between Christ and death comes resurrection. Here comes our death to old sin and nature. Newness of life. The point here will be, if Christ died to sin, we, regardless of what we do, have another chance to die in sin again. Here it is, Jesus was risen from the dead so that we can have power to walk right. Jesus died. Come on, brother. Let's go ahead and have some church. I come to let you know that Jesus died on that old rugged cross so we can live again. Even when we was laid out drinking an old bottle, he died so we can do it again. Go ahead and switch with him. I'm ready to have some church. I'm ready to go home and fast. James, come on up. Let's go ahead and have some church. I come to let you know that when you die to yourself, God can edify you. When you die to yourself, God can take you from this place to glory. Is there anybody here that say, I'm ready to die? I'm ready to give God some glory in this place. Is there anybody here that says, I'm taking off the old stuff, taking off everything that wasn't filled up? Come on, let's go have some church. Is there anybody here that say, I'm ready to press on, having high water, I'm ready to go? Come on here. I got to I need some help on it. Is there anybody in here that said I'm willing to push back my plate and give God all that he deserves? Is there anybody in here that said I'm willing to press my way when I don't feel like it? Is there anybody in here that said I'm going to make it even if I can't do it myself?